what's up, man? Welcome to another episode of The Elephant in the Room. I'm your host, Big Sal. I got my partner Zeek with me today, man. What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
Chillin', man. I'm
chillin'.
How you been?
Hey, I'm good, man. Just trying to move forward, keep moving forward, doing that thing.
All right.
You feel what I'm saying? Just, living life.
I know
this
that.
is what we got going on. But how you doing? Like, what's been going on with you?
Maintaining, you know what I mean? Trying to go further, you know what I mean?
Right.
Obviously, you doing a lot of good things, especially with this podcast and everything. Thank you for having me here, by the way.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel that I appreciate being here.
Right, exactly, man. I appreciate you being here because it's more than just a podcast.
Yeah,
Podcast doesn't matter. We need to learn about that. It's really just homeboy. Like, you my real partner. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You always had real support in me. You always had real drive in me. If I said I want to do something, you always was like, what? Yeah. You ain't never just like, now if I was talking about making some stupid decisions or anything like that, you would tell me. But other than that, bro, you always had the support. And that's today's conversation. That's today's point. That's today's, and I need people in the comments. I need people to subscribe. I need people to share what we're talking about because this is a real important topic to me. You know, who really supports you? Who really is in your corner? For real. Like, I need people to sit down. I need people to think and reevaluate certain things because some people just in case. I said that before in a past podcast because people just in case, like, I can hooray you, I can cheer you, be your cheerleader, and I'm a guy, so I'm a male cheerleader. I'm a cheerleader for you. I'm gonna do everything I need to do for you to make sure you happy. But when I get something that I believe in and it starts to work, you start changing up.
Well, I think when it comes to support and who's really in your corner, you know what I mean, it's kind of broad and kind of general, but to bring it into a more way that anybody could resonate with it, I think support is when, when something is going wrong or if it's going right, who's the first person that run across your mind? You know what I mean? That's the things that I think about. Like when I'm facing adversity, who do I call for advice? Right. And who lifts me up? You know what I mean? Because you don't get that in every call. We all know that. You don't get that in every call. Everybody understands that. And to ask who's really in your corner, that just goes back to support. Who can I call and who is in my corner when everything is going wrong or everything is going right? Who's in my corner? And what looks bigger and what looks smaller? And we gotta weigh those out. It's crazy to be on the Libra scale, but sometimes you have to be fully aware in your life. Are you aware enough to understand that?
Well,
are we? That's the question you have to ask yourself.
And that is a question you have to ask yourself because I feel like a lot of times I'm not driven by myself. I'm driven by outside advices, outside support. Not what about your own support? You have to sometimes you have to give yourself your own support.
For sure. I think, and that's what just run back, it's like full circle because I think, having this right here, having this podcast and stuff, I think that's a beautiful thing, dude. You know what I mean? Right. I think that's a beautiful thing, bro. And just that belief in yourself to step out and just to do it, you know what I mean? Right. That's great, bro. That's enough belief in yourself. You gotta have ultimate belief in yourself to do something like that. You stepping out into an uncomfortable position. That's something different. You know what I mean?
And man, I don't get through it, bro. I'm talking about getting on camera and being able to talk and talk about what I want to talk about and feel comfortable about what I want to talk about. Bro, that was a real test. That was a real. I was facing myself for a long time. That was a real fight between me and my inner self. Like, you can do this, but you got to want to do this. All this right here doesn't even matter. That, like, you got to go within to step out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when you stepping out, and the person that's right here beside you, everything, anything, you can't speak on nothing that I will not yield, but something I believe in, something that I think can change our lives forever.
Yeah.
I'm your big giant. I shield you. I cover you. I walk through this to make sure if I gotta walk through trees and they cut me and all this stuff, I gotta go through war, I shield you, I cover you. Like, all I want is the support.
Right.
All I want is the drive from you. All I want is the yay, run the ball, the cheerleader. That's all I want.
But, you know, you gotta understand, just because what you see, just because you see it, don't mean everybody see it. Exactly. And you gotta be okay with accepting it, man. You gotta be okay with accepting that the people around you that you hold dear to you can't see the same vision as you.
But that's
do
hard.
that make them an enemy, and do that mean that they don't support you? I don't think that at all. I think they do support you, but I think they can only see as far as their mind can let them see. You know?
Right.
When you have a big dream, man, sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes it's crazy to people. When you tell them about the dreams that you dream, but if we didn't dream these dreams, how would we have the things that we have now? Because you gotta have a big imagination to have the things that we have now, and who are they supported by? You know, I think you could look to family to support you, and if you can't look to your family to support you, man, I mean, you gotta find your niche, and then you gotta find your community, right, and then find support within that, right, because you're gonna find it. There's gonna be people out here that support you full on, that have full belief in what you believe in, because you're technically and full on well in their community and doing the things that they believe in, right, and the things that you believe in. Right. But you gotta have the same mind, right, about some things. You know what I mean? So y'all gotta have a common mind about it. If you don't have that, and you keep talking to people, and the people that's around you, you know what I mean? Maybe people that's around you, it hurts because it's people that's around you. Right. So you question like, oh man, I'm seeing stuff and it ain't getting to nobody, and I don't feel supported. I don't feel appreciated. You know, but that's the adversity that we face, and it's whether we gonna move forward or we gonna stay stagnant in it. I can't worry about if you support me, because I know there's gonna be plenty of people that support me and that support you. Exactly. And that support you as well.
Exactly. So it's gonna go full circle. Like, you're gonna get your support. I'm gonna get my support. I just felt like I should have your support. That's all. That's how I felt like I should have your support. Yeah. And for me not to have your support and red carpet you, I red carpet you. Yeah. And what comes with you, I'm talking about kids, I'm talking about everything that comes with you, comes with me. So when I red carpet you, I red carpet them. Like, I'm digging in, and I found something. So, road, streets, and all that stuff there, I found something. I got truck driving, all that stuff there. But other than that, what I want to do, I found it. Yeah. And all I need is you just to support. That's a different blade. Like, you got people cutting you and all this stuff there. But boy, that person, the blade they hit you with, that blade right there, it's that live or die. Yeah. That's that blade. It ain't, bro, the live or die blade.
Well, I love what you were saying, bro. And to bounce off of that, I feel like support is subjective. You know what I mean? I think that, you know, just because you feel like they're not supporting you in the way that you think they should support you, don't mean that they aren't supporting you. You know what I mean? Right. Because I think sometimes we have such big dreams, you know what I mean, and we have such big goals. Sometimes they seem unattainable to people that aren't in our shoes, you know? Right. And sometimes we have a different drive. Like you said, you talk about drive a lot, and I think, you know, that's an important thing to have, but everybody don't have it. And I think the more realistic thing is to understand that people don't have it. If you don't have the drive to change your life or to take your life to the next step, then why do I keep feeling like I have to make you go there? You know, but because that kind of drains us, bro.
But why jump into some energy that you know you can't handle? Well, why? Hold on. Most women, let's just say women, they have that intuition. They know what the energy is. They know what the build-up is. They know what's going on. They already have a picture of what they want and where they want to be and where they want to go. But if you know that this force field is too much for you, don't get in it. Because you get niggas that's really in it. Like, hold on. You got niggas that's really in it, bro.
Wow.
They give, hold on. Me, my background, what I've been through, what I'm going through, all that stuff there plays a part, bro. Because it's building me. It's building me, bro.
But
so
my thing
is,
when, you know, subjective come back into the conversation because it's like your experience against their experience. You know what I mean? We've all been in spaces like that where we feel like
bro,
somebody should understand something. I'm just saying, bro. We've all been. And I'm sure anybody will agree with it. We've all been in places and circumstances where we feel like we should have ultimate support. We should have this person, like this person should be giving us ultimate attention, and this person should agree with us.
Bro, you never had this in your life.
But it don't be like that, gang. Like
it's not for me to stand up on top of you. It's not for that. It's not for me to stand down on you.
But it's not for you to make them understand, though, gang. It's not for you. Just because you can see it, don't mean that they can see it. If I sit a blind person in front of you, what you gonna get mad at them because they can't see it? They can't see what you paint. So you mad at the blind. So these are things that I'm saying. It's a lot of things that's subjective, bro. Things are very subjective, gang. So you gotta understand. It's about having enough self-awareness to be like, well, things here aren't serving me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I've poured into your cup enough, and my cup done ran half empty.
My cup fucked up.
My cup has ran half empty. Or my cup may be empty, and I ain't got nothing reciprocated. And I don't feel no support in no type of way. So your dreams, I done supported them. I supported them. But the support that I need in return hasn't been given to me. And that takes a conversation too.
Right.
That's a conversation that has to be had with the people that you aren't feeling supported by.
Bro.
That has to be a conversation that has to be had.
Bro. And then when you cry tears, and then, like, have you ever had your body cry? Like, hold on.
Man.
Not no tears. Like, we're going to pass by tears. Like, I ain't got no more of them because I'm proud enough.
Yeah.
When your body start crying, because that's how much I care. That's how much I want. I have actually cried tears that I don't have. It comes from a different place. Because all I wanted to do was reward a person, celebrate a person, give them something they never had before, present presents that they never had before. That's not from Santa Claus. This is from me. And all I wanted was one thing. Like, one thing. So, I'm begging for help to get where I'm trying to get to. Nobody has the answer. So I start praying for the help. Next thing you know, I meet somebody with the help. The help comes to me and start making things better for me, organizing things, making me learn things, making me aware. I'm telling you, come with me. You're a part of this. Can we teach you something so you can learn, so you can make sure you're a part of this? You're not left out. You're a part of this.
Yeah.
Sound check. You're a part of this. Shoot. You're a part of this. But my dream is a female, bro. Cool. Female. I have had slip-ups, things like that. Like, not fucking anything like that, but conversating. Things that went a little too far. So I understand the trust in the situation. But I have a dream. Check this out. When things don't work in the way it needs to work, you trip up, you have a hard time, it don't work, right? But when things are working, everything falls in place. It all falls in line, right? That's how it's not really hard. It's really you doing your thing and you doing your thing, then we bring it together so we can make things happen, right? It's a team. You heard me? You just said that to me earlier. A team. You need a team. So when I involve the significant, the other person, to let's build a team together. A team together without anybody. Our team. You have this team that I'm trying to build together with you. You show no interest. So guess what? Now it's time for me to step out and find my team, right? I have a dream. And when I find my team, everything starts to work. Everything combines and it locks in. But you're still a part of this. Bro. Hold on, bro. Motherfucker. Everything that I gave, you left it. Because you didn't trust the situation. Hold on. You didn't trust the success. You didn't trust the dream. I'm taking care of you. It don't matter. You're a part of it.
I feel what you're saying. And you know, I think that's more like it's a personal feeling. You know what I mean? And I feel you and I feel for you in a situation, man. You know what I mean? Right. And I just think, you know, support is a thing that how I feel support isn't how you feel supported. You know what I mean? Some people need people to be front stage right there where they at. You know what I mean? Some people need people backstage. Right. They can't handle the pressure. They need somebody there to like push them to go up there and perform. Right. And if they was never there to push them, they wouldn't even. You know what I mean? Man, it's crazy. You see how we? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's funny, bro. So it's like that's why I always say support is subjective, and I think you have to evaluate. And I also want to respond to the herd because I want them to also interact with this and also let us know, because I feel like support is subjective. And I feel like my dog, he got a way of how he want to be supported, and I got a way of how I want to be supported, and I'm sure you have a way that you want to be supported. And
let us know that, please.
Let us know, because we want to know. Things rack our brains, and we need more people. We definitely need the herd, but we need more people to come in and let us know.
And it'll help us at the end of the day. It'll help us. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has something they're thinking about and they're going through, and somebody else has the answer that can help them go through it. You understand what I'm saying? So, I thank y'all for coming out. I thank y'all for checking us out. I thank y'all for watching. I thank y'all for the views. All I ask y'all to do is comment, share. Please subscribe. That's all we doing, man. Real information, real things that we got going on, real things y'all have going on that we want to interact and give to y'all. Like, and then you give us some stuff. I need some stuff to help me keep walking too every day. It ain't just in between y'all. It's about
that's the truth though, man. That's the truth. That's the truth. And I appreciate you having me, man.
Oh yeah, got to know it.